What's up, my pungios? Andy with Tech Influence here, excited to go over the Pixel 8 Pro versus the Pixel 9 Pro XL. These seem to be the most reasonable to compare because the Pixel 9 Pro was smaller than the XL. Pixel 8 Pro and the Pixel 9 Pro are very similar in size and shape. However, Pixel 8 Pro has this really round over chamfered edge, whereas the 9 Pro XL looks more like an iPhone and more blocky in shape. Obviously, the visors and the cameras are much different. As you can see, there is like a shelf for the 9 Pro XL and the visor for the 8 Pro. We're gonna be going over the differences in likeness, the weight, and also the internals. And then moreover, we're also gonna be comparing the different cameras as well. With that said, this video is sponsored from my channel sponsor, Private Internet Access. If you wanna get yourself protection for your privacy, especially if you have a new phone, it's good to have for blocking out your browsing, your personal data, and your privacy. I opt into a virtual private network whenever I am using my phone at work or out and about. A little bit more on that at the end of the video. With that said, let's go to compare both of these phones, see what they are, see if it's a good idea to be able to upgrade, and see if that's something you're interested in. The Google Pixel 9 Pro XL features a 6.8-inch LTPO AMOLED display, whereas the 8 Pro is a 6.7-inch. Both of them push 120 Hertz, but the Pixel 9 Pro XL has 3000 nit brightness, whereas the Pixel 8 Pro is 2400. The Pixel 9 Pro XL features the Google Silicon with the Tensor G4 chip, 16 gigs of RAM with faster performance. The 8 Pro has the Tensor 3 with 12 gigs of RAM respectively. The Google Pixel 9 XL has an upgraded ultra wide and a 42 megapixel front camera. The main camera is still 52 megapixels with a telephoto at 48 as well. The Pixel 8 Pro has a 50 megapixel wide angle, 48 ultra wide, 48 telephoto, and a 10.5 megapixel front facing camera. Both of them feature a pretty similar battery, a little over 5,000 milliamps, whereas the Pixel 9 Pro XL has a 37 watt wire charging. The Pixel 8 Pro has a 30 watt. It's a little disappointing. Both of them feature a fingerprint, wireless charging, and the Pixel 9 Pro has AI features. The Google Pixel 9 Pro XL starts at $1,099, whereas the Google Pixel 8 Pro starts at $999, but at the time of this video, there's most likely a discount because the new one just came out for the Pixel 8 Pro.
Side by side, I like how both of them have a really clean optical image stabilization as I go to the end of my yard. You can see that it is doing some sharpening, especially since I'm in the shade here. The contrast is nice. As you can see, the background does get blown out, but as I aim it up towards the sun, it does look like it is able to adjust. For a general vlogging camera, this is really nice. I think this shot really shows it off. You can still see the darks and shadows of the grass, but the lights aren't necessarily blown out so much as we pan that tree. As I get out of the bright light into the shade, you can see that's able to adjust accordingly. What I think the Google lens is known for is enriching the picture more than it normally feels like it. This is extra green. As I get close to it, you can see both of them have a nice bokeh with this micro shot. As I get close to the subject, I think it looks really cool. Pretty good. See if we can catch this bee in action or wasp. Both cameras have an ultra wide. This is what that looks like. It also has stabilization. It's not as robust, I think, as the 1X wide. And you can see that the colors are a lot darker. The contrast is much heavier. The blues are blown out until it adjusts. So you can see the difference between the two. They're basically the same hardware and software. I mean, it's two different videos, but the pictures look exactly the same. I like to get down here in this area because it does show off some of the contrast. We're gonna zoom into 2X. This is the 1X wide just zoomed in to 2X. It actually does a pretty good job. The darks are pretty clean. You can see all the way back into my yard. There's a lot of tools and items here. But for the most part, I think it does a good job in low light. Now we're gonna look at the 1X to the 5X. This is why you're getting the Pro or the Pro XL. Punching both in, you can see there is some serious optical image stabilization. As I pan up past my fence, you can see the far trees in the sky. Looks pretty good. It's able to get a nice field of view, zoomed up. And the bokeh on this is pretty good as well. Showing you the 5X, you do have some good bokeh on the background. It's not like a clean bokeh ball, but looks pretty good when it's zoomed in. Showing you that same shot on the 1X, it looks pretty good. Selfie camera, holding out and extending my hands as far as I can. Each one of them I think does a good job, but what's great about the Pixel 9 Pro is this selfie camera. It is probably like a 20 millimeter. It's a much more wide angle. Both of them can punch into the 0.4x and you can see how much of a difference it is between the two. Walking with both of them and showing you just generally holding it out, which one is better for vlogging. I think the Pixel 9 Pro does a great job. This is actually a pretty good focal length to be able to do a vlog where you've got pretty much half of your body, your torso. The Pixel 8 Pro cuts up to about my collarbone, showing you there that it's not as clean. They both have a nice bokeh focal length. They both kind of blur the background, which is nice, giving you a portrait mode. As I shift into the sun, you can see both of them are able to make those adjustments necessary. I think it's clean. I like the Pixel 9 Pro XL. It's nice. I'm actually really pleased. Vlogging on this one would be really easy. That's my biggest thing about using these front-facing cameras, is that vlogging's never been nice, even though I've got longer arms. It's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Privacy and security is integral to my daily life. I actually work as a compliance officer, so having a VPN is super important to my day-to-day activities. A virtual private network, or VPN, is a great way to hide your IP address and safeguard your internet connection through encrypted tunnel. This way it shields your digital life from the eyes of those who are looking to exploit your private information. Private Internet Access Servers is located in 91 different locations, by giving you the option to change your IP address or to choose from all 50 states, allowing you to gain access to websites and services that are not available in those locations. One Private Internet Access subscription covers an unlimited amount of devices. This includes Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and even consoles. Use my link down below in the description, piavpn.com/techinfluence, to get yourself 83% off a 2-year subscription plus 4 months extra free. Private Internet Access is my go-to here, and I recommend that you check them out as well. Thanks Private Internet Access for sponsoring this video. With that said, it's hard, guys. This is a hard sell. I really think if you wanted to move to a more modern phone with AI features, if you wanted to have regular software updates, you can do that. Otherwise, the 8 Pro is still gonna get like 6 more years of security updates. It runs just about as fast. Gaming's just about the same. The only differences are the upgrades in the camera. Pictures are phenomenal on the 9 Pro XL. You have a couple extra features and better lenses, giving you a little bit more wide angle on your 1X wide camera, but I don't know if that's enough to be able to upgrade. You let me know if you're going to. With that said, this video is sponsored from our channel sponsor, Private Internet Access. Use my link, piavpn.com/techinfluence, to get 83% off, 4 months extra, a 2-year subscription. It's my go-to to not only protect my phone digitally, but also my browsing, my data, all that good stuff. With that said, thanks so much for watching. Andy with Tech Influence. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.